Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you a 157 to 5 playing solo on some multi-team hardball. I actually got this gameplay like a couple days ago, and I wasn't expecting this at all. And actually, it's been a very long time, I think, since I uploaded like an actual lethal gameplay solo. Like, this is just, it's been a while. This was like what I used to do when the game first came out, solo ground war. But yeah, I got a 157 kill game, and I thought that was pretty cool, especially this late into multi-team. Multi-team is basically just, it's dead now. You pretty much only get tryhards, or if you do get you know, a decent lobby, people leave if you're on lethals. So I definitely didn't expect to drop my most kills in multi-team this late into the game, nor did I expect that I would get it solo. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. You guys can just enjoy the gameplay. It's pretty good. It rushed, I think. I rushed fairly well in this gameplay, and to get the win as well. Played the OBJ a little bit here and there. Made sure we got the win. There was a 3-man party on the who got second place. They were like beating us for like almost the entire game. And then I made sure to pull out the win at the end. But yeah, if you guys could drop a like rating, that would be much appreciated. This is my most kills in multi, so I don't know, a bit of an accomplishment. There's actually one kill off my most kills ever in Black Ops 2 solo, which I got a 158 kill game in Ground War back in December, and I wish I could have beat it. I had a chance to beat it in this gameplay, to be honest, because I died off my streaks twice. I got a Blackbird and died twice in this gameplay. So if I could have capitalized on that, that probably would have been an extra 20 to 40 kills. So maybe even a solo 200. That's a bit stretching it, but it would probably have been like a solo 175 plus this late into the game in multi. That would have been pretty cool. But you know, it is what it is. Pretty decent gameplay regardless. And let me stop talking about it, because I have a better topic to talk about for this video. And if you don't follow competitive, I don't know, maybe you won't care that much. But I think competitive has really blown up in Black Ops 2, so a lot of you will definitely know what I'm talking about when I talk about this. But I felt that since it's this late into the competitive life cycle for Black Ops 2, I could give, in my opinion, of course, a list of the top 5 players in Black Ops 2. Now, I felt like I should split it up to sub and AR roles because it's kind of hard. I don't want to mix the two. It makes it a little bit more difficult to try to mix the two. So I'm going to name the top 5 subs in my opinion, and then the top 5 ARs in my opinion. And you guys should list your top 5 as well. Maybe even list it right now. I don't want you guys to be influenced by my opinion. List your top 5 right now. Leave a comment with your top 5 subs or your top 5 ARs, or just your top 5 in general if you don't want to split them up right now before I even give mine. And then that would be more interesting to try to compare, because I don't want you guys to like be influenced at all by my opinions, if you get what I'm saying. But anyways, so let's start. I want to start with subs here, and remember, this is just an opinion, and you know, don't get offended. I'm gonna explain each player and why I picked them for their spot on the top 5, and if you disagree, let me know why. I mean, that's pretty much it. I have a little discussion. But yeah, so number 1, I'm gonna go with Crim. From Complexity, Crim 6, Criminal. He is the smartest player in the game. He really is. If you don't watch a lot of, he started uploading a lot more now, which is pretty cool. And he started streaming and all that. All the pros have started to kind of get on that YouTube and Twitch grind and stuff. You know, they're seeing what Optic has done, and they're trying to, you know, replicate that. So I gotta go with Crim at number 1. He is so fucking smart. It's insane. You will learn something every time you watch him play. Seriously, it's pretty crazy. And you know, a lot of people talk about Rambo being smart. Crim is right up there, and I really think that he is smarter than Rambo. He just doesn't share it as much as Rambo does. Like, a lot of pros have the same knowledge as Rambo, but Rambo just seems to share his knowledge with everyone else a little bit more. That's what I've kind of noticed. And number 2 is Karma, and number 2 and number 3. So I'm gonna go Karma number 2, Scump number 3, simply because Karma has accomplished more. But they're very close, and they're very similar players. What I mean by that is Karma or Scump could easily take the number 1 spot as the best sub player, but they don't play the game, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like they play the game as much as Complexity does. I think Karma, that's going to change for Karma a little bit now. Now that he's with Envy, Rambo's going to make him play and stuff. But to be honest, Karma is like, he's so good, yet I don't think he honestly cares, to be honest. Like, he doesn't seem like he doesn't ever do 8s. Like, that's the thing. He never does 8s. He only does team scrims. He doesn't really play League that much. You know, he just started YouTube and Twitch. Like, I don't think he really cares. And if he's still that good and he doesn't care, you know, that's definitely saying something, because Crim and like Complexity as a whole, like, you can tell they put the time in, and it's definitely showing for them, and that's something a lot of teams don't do, and you know, that's why they don't win as much, to be honest. So, and same thing with Scumpy. He's just like, he has like that same natural talent as Karma, and if either of them put the time in, they could definitely be better than Crim at the game. But you know, everybody makes their own decisions. Now, number 4, I gotta go with Aches, and it's crazy that in the top 5, 2 of Complexity's sub players are in my top 5. You know, that's why they're the best team in the game. And Aches, he definitely goes off. Like, in the beginning of Black Ops 2, he wouldn't have been in my top 5, but after Complexity started winning and stuff, he's definitely gotten a lot better and stepped it up. And, you know, if you guys remember that game against Impact on Slum's Hardpoint, he just demolished them. That was crazy. And you definitely see him throwing up some crazy numbers. And, yeah, that's why he's number 4. And I like him a lot. After he did that whole rant on Optic and everything on ESN, after that, I really started to like him a lot more than I did before. And number 5, I wasn't sure who to put. Now, there's a lot of names that come to mind, but I think the top 2 I would have to narrow it down to would be either Rambo or TP. And they're both like very similar roles. You know, they're the OBJ player. I think TP has a little bit more gun skill and Rambo's a little bit more smart. So it's really either or. I just want to say Rambo because I don't want to put so much complexity in the top 5, to be honest. But yeah, so that's my top 5. I'm going to go with Rambo. And then some honorable mentions to go in the top 5. You could definitely argue a case for them. Sharp, Miracles, Nameless, John. John definitely will be in my top 5 if he played really well at UMG, and I think that has to do with the team he was on. And if he can have another performance like that at the next event, he might have to break into the top 5. But they did lose Parasite as an anchor, so I don't know how that's going to work out. And even Parasite might be a top 5 sub. Now we're going to have to see now that he switched roles. And now we're going to do ARs. I got about, let's see, 2 minutes left. I could probably fit the ARs in. So, number 1, there should be no question here. Clayster is number 1 AR in the game. Number 1 anchor, number 1 AR. Like, you can't question that. By far, he's the number 1 anchor. And, you know, and because of that, he has to be the number 1 AR in my opinion. But there really is no discussion whether or not he is the best anchor in the game. So there you go for that. And, you know, that was such a huge question when they took out the FAL, whether or not he would be able to perform. And he definitely proved that he can. So, you know, props to him. Now I'm going to put Parasite as the number 2 AR in the game, simply because he hasn't had an event as a sub player yet. You know, we'll have to see, because as far as AR players go, he is probably the number 2 player. And, you know, we'll see how he does with the submachine gun now. I don't know. We're going to have to see. You know, he has the knowledge and stuff. And I think he's good with the sub. You know, I've seen him use the sub before, and he can definitely use it. It's not like he's bad with it. But will he be a top 5 player? We're going to have to find out. Now, number 3 is, I'm going to say Merc. And the reason I say Merc and not JCap or Proof is because of the team. If Merc switched teams, I think that he would be a top 3 anchor in the game. He is a top 3 anchor, but the thing that's holding it back is that Optic doesn't take it that serious. Like, you know, they're always playing Minecraft or whatever. Like, they don't really take it too serious. In my opinion, they don't have that will to win. I mean, it's basically what Ake said in his ESN rant or whatever. Merc really is the only player on that team who wants to win. Like, you always see him filling in for teams and doing GBs and always wanting to do 8s and stuff. And now I've started to see, like, Scump, you know, step that up a little bit. So, you know, maybe they're taking it a little bit more serious. But, like, Big T, like, he doesn't care at all. Nade Shot, you know, he's always just doing League. He doesn't really seem to do scrims and stuff. So I think if Optic would, like, I don't know, step it up a little bit and actually try to get better as a team, that they would be, like, they could probably be the top team if they would try to do that. But in my opinion, they care more about, like, YouTube and stuff than they do about winning. And, you know, that's cool with them. They make a lot more off YouTube than anyone else, you know, makes. So let them do them. And now for 3 and 4, or no, for 4 and 5 actually, you could really interchange them. But I'm gonna put JCap ahead of Proof. You know, they're very similar players. They're basically the same, to be honest. The best M8s in the game, the best duo or whatever. So JCap and Proofy at the 4 and 5 spot. You know, rank them however you want to rank them. And then honorable mentions, I'm gonna have to go with Goonjar, Liar, and Ricky. You know, they're all good players, but, you know, I can't take anyone out of the top 5 to put one of them in, so they're going to have to stay in the honorable mentions section. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my top 5s for ARs and for subs. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. And, yeah, catch you guys later with another video tomorrow. Peace out, and have a good day, guys.